Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. Okay, you guys know I love a good readathon, and I am so excited because Dylan is putting on a readathon with two people. I don't know who the other two people are, but I am going to link his video below. It is the Emojiathon, which starts February 1st and goes to the entire month of February. I will link his video, which talks all about the Emojiathon and also has his TBR on it. And I am really excited about doing this. It's actually a readathon that I think that I can accomplish and do because it's really only 4 books over 4 weeks, I think. And there's like 11 categories that you can pick from, all different kinds of categories. You can just pick the books you want to do. It's really super easy. So I encourage everybody to try it. If you've never done a readathon before, I think it would actually be a really great readathon to do for like your first one, because who can't read 4 books in a month? And you could pick really small books, I guess. Little books, little people books, little books for little people, I guess, or big books for big people. I like big books because I'm a big person. So anyway, let's get right into this and see the books that I have picked for my Emojiathon TBR. And the whole idea behind this is that they picked like little emojis. So like for the first category they have, which is read a book with marginalized characters in it, they have like 2 men standing next to each other because of course a gay couple is an LGBT community, is a marginalized still today in 2017. Can you believe? Oh, kill a beast. But anyway, so I have 4 books picked out, and I'm super excited. And I had to take notes and everything because I was like, oh my god, I'm so lost, and I want to do one from every category. Now, I have a little secret for all of you, okay? Is that you guys know that I love the Audible, all right? But sometimes I can be a real cheat on readathons and just like listen to like, if I read like 7 books, like 4 of them I listen to on Audible. So this time, the 4 books that I picked, I'm actually going to read in physical form, but then I'm going to pick one for each category that I pick on Audible. So, because I listen to probably 2 books a week on Audible, so I can also pick a book for each category. And one of them I already know what I'm going to do, but the rest of them I don't. So, let's get right into this. My first category that I picked was a new release from 2016 or 2017. And the emoji that goes along with that is the little baby with the curly cute. Isn't he cute? Yes, so I never use that emoji. It's one of my least favorite emojis. But anyway, the book that I picked to go with that is History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. I just finished reading More Happy Than Not. This is his literally, no dust on this baby. It literally just came out, okay? Like, I bought this last Tuesday and it came out last Tuesday. So I'm super excited about it. This is, I think, his second book. Yeah, it's just his second book. But anyway, I fell so in love with More Happy Than Not, and this is supposed to be really good. It's about a gay teenager, I think it's about a gay teenager, yeah, whose ex-boyfriend commits suicide, and he goes and becomes friends with his ex-boyfriend's new boyfriend, who he was boyfriends with when he committed suicide, to try to find out, like, why he killed himself, and then supposedly they fall in love or something like that. I don't know. I got all of that from Dylan because he's reading the same book. I like going into books not knowing much about them because then I'm surprised. Surprise! So anyway, I'm really excited about reading this book. Beautiful cover, isn't it? I love a book with a good cover. So, all right, the next category that I'm reading, and I have actually underneath here written the emoji that they have, read a thriller or a horror book. Oh, also, for the Audible, I don't know what I'm going to listen to yet. I actually, since the category is 2016, 2017 new releases, what I think I'm going to do, because I have a lot of credits left on Audible, is I'm going to get on and like whatever like literary fiction bestseller is like just out, like has just come out, is probably what I'll listen to. So I kind of keep up with the game a little bit, if that makes sense. All right. The next category is read a thriller or a horror book, and it's that scary face, you know what I'm talking about? All right, and so I have picked, you guys know I love him, Richard Lehman's Beware. I have talked a lot about him on here, and how I've read almost all of his books. This is actually a book that I just got at Half Price Books not too long ago. Here he is, back here. He passed away a few years ago. I think he is 10 times better than Dean Koontz, all that kind of stuff. He is so great. And his books are actually really short and they're fast reads. And so I have not read this book yet, but I'm really excited. You want to hear what it's about? Oh my god. Okay, Elsie knew something weird was happening in her small supermarket when she saw the meat cleaver fly through the air all by itself. Everyone else realized it when they found Elsie on the butcher's slab the next morning, neatly jointed and wrapped. An unseen horror has come to town, leaving a blood-drenched trail of carnage in its wake, and his victims are about to learn a terrifying lesson. What you can't see can very definitely hurt you. A really good Valentine's Day love story. I'm super excited to read it. I think it will be awesome for Emojiathon. Yes. I don't know what Audible book I'm going to pick with this, though, but I'm going to pick something spooky, super spooky, strange. So when I'm driving around, I get so scared. All right. The next book that I'm going to read is something that's futuristic or post-apocalyptic, those kinds of things. And I have had this book forever and recommended by so many people. So I am going to read Rotten Ruin from Jonathan Mayberry. It's the first book. I think it's the first book in a series, and it's about the zombie apocalypse. You guys know I love anything about zombies. So I'm super excited about reading this book. Does it have like pictures in here? No, it doesn't. But I've heard like really great things about it. A couple years ago, a friend of mine was reading this book and got it like on a Saturday like morning at Half Price Books, and literally like the rest of the day was ruined. Like I called him later that day and he was like, I'm still reading this book. It's so good. So I'm super excited about that. The Audible book that I will be listening to, the post-apocalyptic audiobook that I will be listening to. Oh, and the emoji is the robot, because it's like futuristic, is going to be the third book by Rhiannon Frater in the As the World Turns series. It's the last one I have to read, and I think it's called Siege, and I'm really excited about that. So if you like zombie books and you haven't read any Rhiannon Frater, she's She's awesome. She also does a weekly show podcast about Z Nation. So if you're into Z Nation and The Walking Dead and all that stuff, she's real into that. And she's super active on Twitter, so go follow her. And yeah, look at my funny hair. Go follow her and tweet her out and say, I love you, even though I've never read anything by you, but she's real cool. So anyway, and then the last book that I'm going to read is from the, and I don't know what the emoji is because I meant to write it down, and is a book that you've been anticipating for a long time. I think the emoji should probably be shock or something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna finally read. I hate whenever I mention this book because people are like, half the people are like, I loved it. Half the people are like, it was the shittiest book I ever read. But I'm gonna read it anyway because I'm super excited about it. And I've wanted to read it forever, and everybody's told me so much about it. And I'm gonna read The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. And just let me read it and see what I think. And I can tell you for the audiobook, because I've already purchased it, I'm reading Six of Crows. So, because I've heard so many good things about Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. So those are going to be the two books that I read for this category. I have like a really, it's going to be, with the exception of History Is All You Left Me, it's going to be kind of a spooky Valentine's Day, don't you think? So that's okay. Anyway, I'm so excited. What are you guys going to read from Emojiathon? Are you going to do it? Participate. Participate in all the readathons. If more people participate in the readathons, it would be awesome. And even if you don't complete it, it urges you to try to get more done. And then if you set a Goodreads goal for yourself, it's also great because here already I'll have 4 books that I know that I'm going to read. And if I listen to 4 audiobooks, and that's 8 books for the month of February that I've already read, and that's 8 more books I'll already have for my Goodreads goal of 100 this year. 100 books I want to read in 2017. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you're doing. Also, if you want to put your video TBR in the comment section below so that all kinds of people can see it, that would be great. If you tweet out to Emojiathon, yes, they have their own Twitter account, that you are your TBR, I've noticed that they are retweeting those so that everybody can see them. So I think it would be awesome if we gave, this is a brand new readathon, I think it would be really great if we gave it a lot of support. So I'm going to link the video below from Dylan. He's the one that I think came up with this idea. I think he's one of the people. It's 3 people that are doing it. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Follow me on all my social media. I'm real active, and I'm also doing a daily vlog for every day of 2017. It's listed below. Please follow it. And yeah, I will talk to you later. Bye.